Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
All
You're
right.
crazy.
I missed you guys.
Did
Oh,
you?
boy.
Episode
Ah.
189.
189.
Yo, we almost at 200 for real. Dang, yo.
Dang, what we about to do, fam?
That's kind of crazy.
1 + 8 is 9. Go ahead.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. Math over there is Jenin and Mathin. Yeah. In the basement, we have Darren.
Bam.
Genevieve.
My friend's a terrorist. The end.
The end.
There's nothing to it besides that.
I've been in
That's it.
shambles since yesterday, yo.
Oh, my God. You guys are cool.
Hey, guys.
What's
What up,
the
yo?
haps?
How goes it?
It goes smooth like butter.
Let's go.
Smooth.
You like that, right?
butter.
Darren, are you into K-pop?
This is Alexis.
She been up on them for a while, though.
And she just, whenever they hear, they just play whatever songs they want. So we're all just subjected to it.
That's cool.
Has she seen them live?
She was going to, and then COVID hit.
Damn.
Yeah, so she never recovered.
Oh, that's what happened. Oh, usually we skipped one. That's why I was off. All right. No, keep going, guys. Don't worry. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay. So yeah. What type of music does Dylan listen to? Everything?
Kid's super eclectic, though. Mostly hip hop. But like Souls of Mischief, 93 until.
Don't point at us like we know.
This is how we chilled. Like from the 90s, bro. Y'all know. Yeah, you know Souls of Mischief. So Dylan heard the song 93 till infinity. Come on, guys.
Okay.
You have to play it.
Yeah, come on. You know I don't know the names of any songs.
This is how we chill. This is 93 till. This is how we chill.
Yup.
The 93
90s
till.
boom bap nop.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
What's up with her, yo? She know we just started? What's up with her?
Because I want to get to the end of your story. I'm so excited, but you keep asking me if I know things, and
Also,
I don't know
Because it
things.
lends to the story.
So I want to say yes, so you can tell me.
Popular song, Souls of Mischief song, but I've never heard the album. You
No.
probably heard the song, but not the album.
Possibly.
This kid liked the song so much, he went and listened to their whole album.
Oh.
And likes specific songs, and not just even the songs, the lyrics, like he's reciting the lyrics from the album.
Oh, that's dope.
Then he also listens to the Beatles. And
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so everything. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Even I never listened to the Beatles.
For those who don't know, Dylan is Bim's son.
If you don't know that by now,
Well, because I recognize
If
like
you
last week I was talking about the zoo and Alexis, and I said Lex works at the zoo, and then I was like, oh man, for those who may not know who Lex is, Lex is my
Super awesome daughter.
that she is pretty.
So the reason I asked that is Lex likes a array of different music, but she has like a growing fondness for like metal. Yeah, like rock metal. And the way it started is like anime openers.
Gotcha. There we go.
They're very heavy rock
Yeah.
and screaming, and she likes that. And of course, me, like, I'm like, oh, well, you might like this Metallica joint that I, like one of the two that I know. And then, of course, she takes it and goes down a rabbit hole. And it's pretty like, huh,
Which Metallica song you talking about?
The one you do for karaoke?
it's the Sandman one?
Enter the Sandman.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Ooh. Jenny? No, she don't know that
I don't
song.
know the name of the songs, but if you play it, I probably
Yeah,
know
yeah.
because the 90s, right?
Classic.
That was a good era for music in general, not just hip hop.
Yeah.
So so then I asked, because the anime got her into metal, but in the mainstream at least, I don't hear metal songs, like the current popular metal, if that's even a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird that genres just die.
Or did it die? Or
Well,
is
it's
it
probably
just
bubbling somewhere. but
somewhere?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It decreased in popularity.
Significantly.
And I think it has to do with when MTV switched over from being rock heavy to when they started putting like more black artists,
mixed it
hip hop,
all around.
R&B, and that gained popularity. And I think that kind of shifted the focus
I also
away
think
from rock.
with, sorry to cut you off. I didn't mean
That's
that.
fine.
He meant that shit.
I also think with the way social media and things work is we're able to be very segregated, where the music that is around us is tailored just for us, versus people who listen to rock and more submerged that direction, they get that mainly than any of our stuff. So
But that's kinda like-
easy to keep it separate.
That's kind of different, though, like, because now with streaming, everything is right there.
It's right there, but it's still tailored to
Yeah, like,
your
like
taste.
even if I go on Tidal, and on Fridays, new albums come out, and it'll show new albums. It'll show new albums of different genres, but usually it'll just mostly have like hip hop, R&B,
Yeah.
Afro beats, and reggae albums.
Yeah.
And then if there's something else at the end, they might sprinkle it in.
Yeah, it caters to what
But-
you listen to.
Yeah.
But they know Jen's not listening to that.
Right, but like I guess so before there was a population that listened to one particular music, right? When we were kids, depending on where you lived, most of the white kids listened to alternative stuff that we didn't rock with at all. Now it's like majority of the kids, when you go to concerts, it's just my son's school, which is white, dominantly white boarding school, they listen to hip hop. So metal still exists, some kind of rock still exists, but how come they're not listening to that? You know what I'm saying? Like what changed in their young trajectory? Like they just like this sound better.
And that's what I'm saying, because the exposure was there.
Interesting. So was that because of streaming and YouTube and stuff?
I think it started with MTV.
Well, my son didn't watch MTV.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's when it started becoming more mainstream for hip hop. Because hip hop was not mainstream
So
when we were young.
So what was the bigger transition for hip hop that you think took it like really over that hump? Because the '90s stuff was still like when we had
like DMX and Nori and all that good stuff.
I think by DMX it was mainstream.
It was getting there.
He had 2 albums drop in the same year and both went platinum. How's it going down? All the white girls in my middle school or whatever singing it.
Yeah.
And they were also getting like LL was popping then still a little bit with his resurgence with like so it was kind of like in middle school where I noticed more of the hip hop on the radio, like not taking the rap verse out of the R&B song, how they used to do on like 94.5 and stuff. They stopped doing that stuff like at that time. So I think because they allowed for the music to be around, that was like, oh shit, this is actually good. I ain't listening to that stuff. Ah, man, that's interesting.
And plus, hip hop culture comes with a whole. It's not just the music.
Yeah.
It's got a whole
culture.
swag. It's got a whole.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Fashion.
so if you want to be in rock music, that's cool. But you might be like, but I don't really want to dress like that.
Right.
You know.
Culture.
Yeah. So there's culture attached to it as well.
If you're wearing J's, or if you're watching Allen Iverson, or if you're watching the NBA, period, everybody that you love on screen and you want to wear the sneakers, you might want to dress like them. They listen to this music.
Even like athletes who want to transition and to become musicians, most of them in NBA and NFL say, "Oh, I want to be a rapper."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Interesting. And we got a chokehold on this motherfucker too. Like you starting to hear the joints from 2000s in commercials now.
Yeah.
That's the part that's really driving me wild right now. I'm
It's
like,
weird for us.
It's
yeah.
very weird because there's one where it's 2 old people. It's an old couple. I don't know if you've seen it. I forgot what.
Airbnb commercial.
Thank you.
J&B.
Thank you. I'm like, what was the commercial even for? Have you seen it, Darren?
No.
The Airbnb. So it's an old white couple, and they're just being a couple, living their best life. But in the background, they're playing Jay-Z and Beyonce, Me and My Girlfriend.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
So I'm just like watching the commercial, like, what is this commercial for? And at the end, it's the Airbnb logo. I'm like, okay.
And they have different types of commercials like that with different types of music.
Yep.
And it kind of mismatches it like that a little bit, but not to that extreme. That's
Yeah.
the most extreme out of all of them.
Yeah, but again, we're seeing that because this is our area, this is what we like, this is what our culture is. I'm sure if we go to whatever state that is not of the same culture, we're going to get a very different noise out there.
But this is a commercial.
This is a commercial,
Airbnb commercial.
like a national commercial.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're showing the same commercial in Montana, and then
And your customer base has to be familiar enough with this music for you to take that chance to do it. You're not just going to put like a B cut on an album on the joint. You know, oh, this is Jay-Z and Beyonce. Okay,
True.
We're going to put this in an Airbnb commercial. Millions of dollars into it. So it's it's out there, man. Everywhere. In the shows especially, man. When I go now, when me and Dylan went, only thing except for like R&B shows, that's where you'll still see predominantly black, but young kids at whatever show, Travis Scott, all this stuff. It's and it makes me happy because that means hip hop and rap is gonna live on for at least another 40, 50 years, at least, because these kids are gonna incorporate it in their commercials, in their stuff, in their movies, so it'll at least live on beyond there. But yeah, we hear it, Kyle. They try to block it. Said it was a fad in the 80s. So it was going to go away like disco.
shout out to Uncle Luke.
Yo, he fought. The forefathers.
forefathers.
Speaking of fighting and forefathers,
I like fighting and forefathers.
the Temptations.
Oh, yes. How is that?
Man.
Oh, shout out to Crystal.
Shout out to my sister, Crystal. She's in Rhode Island.
Okay. I'm like,
And she's here because she's on tour with the Broadway play The Temptations Ain't Too Proud. Or Ain't Too Proud, The Temptations, sorry.
okay. No, you know what? No. I know it sounds like a eureka moment. I'm sorry. We were downtown and I saw the sign for it at PPAC and I kept saying, why do I know that? And Clara was like, we should go. And I was like, we should, but there's a reason why I know this. And just now, even seeing the picture of you and your wife
in front of the marquee.
didn't, and now just as I said, I'm like, aha.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Oh,
sorry.
Darren, never change.
That is great. So, my sister's the sole physical therapist for the tour. So, as you can imagine, I don't know if you guys been to shows, Jen?
Not a musical.
Okay.
Yeah,
a lot of dancing, a lot of
Yes.
jumping around. So they got the aches, the pains, and they need somebody to work on them. So she is there every show, every tour, every city stop.
That is so awesome.
She's downplaying it. Like, she's like, it's just work. I said, no, you need to stop. And this is after the show, because now I'm hyped. I was like a little kid after the show. I was dancing around. I was spinning. I said, you stop. This is so important. You are a black woman with a 90% black staff and crew on the show, chronicling the story or telling the story of the Temptations. Now, I know we've probably seen the movie and all of that, but watching the play and hearing the back stuff from my sister and the involvement that Otis Redding has in the play or the input that he gave, I told her, no, you're part of history right now. Because Otis Redding still performs at 70-something years old.
Wow.
And in the show at the end, they kind of, I don't want to say too much. If people, you guys should check it out. They're here until Sunday, whatever Sunday is. Easter Sunday. But they went through all the group changes, all the drugs and the racism and everything during that time. And they had to fight and persevere for this craft, for music. And from doing that in the 60s, all the way up until now, 2022, I was in the crowd, and majority of the crowd was 50 plus. So there's an old gentleman in front of me, bald, gray hair. He looks like he could barely move. He got a mask on too, and the place is like damn near sold out on a Tuesday. And as soon as a song, about 2 seconds or 3 seconds into the song, he's the only one. He's clapping like this and jamming. I said, oh shit. He was a kid and was like, yo.
I remember this song. That is so dope.
And he didn't care that they were black. He didn't, or I don't know, maybe he did. But there's a chance that because of that music, he accepted people more. And here he is watching people tell the story of something that he remembers, these black dudes from Detroit who came, it's crazy. So I told him, don't downplay that shit. You're part of history for real.
That is awesome.
And in Atlanta, they got to meet Otis Redding. He came to the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she sent us a picture. She's killing it.
Good for her.
Was I cussing?
It wasn't a lot.
Damn, man. I'm sorry.
Stop saying things on the mic, Darren.
But let me give...
You gotta leave that part in too.
Oh my god. But let me give dates. So if you're listening on Friday, the play will be here
At PPAC.
at PPAC, the Providence Performing Arts Center, for the rest of the weekend. So April 15th through the 18th. I mean, through the 17th. So 2 shows on the weekend. So you should be able to get in there. But it's so much fun.
Oh, nice.
And the stage production was ill. There was a car that came out at one point. It was really good.
Wow.
It was really, really good. Super talented crew. Yeah, it was amazing.
How long is the tour? Do you know? Like the whole tour?
They've been going since November.
Wow.
And I think they end in January.
Wow, so over a year.
Oh man,
That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
and she gets to travel the world, Crystal, now, and that's dope in itself.
Yeah, she's doing something ill. Like each state that they've been in, she while they're setting up, she'll get on the stage, and she'll like turn her back to the seats and get a picture of like the auditorium. So she's got one from each place so far.
That's so dope.
And PPAC, if you remember, like the inside, all the detail on the wall,
Yeah.
that's going to be an ill shot. So she
Yeah.
got a nice little thing going with that.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm happy for her, yo.
Good for her.
Yeah, so legacy, and that's why I care about what music sounds like now. And I sound like the old guy. I don't mind the op music and the I'ma stab you or whatever, but I don't want something that doesn't have like that lacks substance completely to be the more popular genre.
Yeah.
Because 50 years from now, 40 years from now, not that we need to go to a play, but what play is it going to be? You know what I'm saying?
Can it withstand the test of time?
Exactly. Because this, you're hearing My Girl, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, and not, you don't have to have those number one hits, but something that we can still celebrate without shame or without feeling like, ah, damn, let me not play this around the kids. You know what I'm saying? Just something that we can really enjoy in our older years. That's ill.
That's ill, Darren.
Dope.
You feel me?
I feel him.
That was a good accidental conversation and thing. Good job, guys.
That's what we does.
We out here, cuz. We out here, my terrorist friends.
Can I just address that?
You can try to. But then I'm going to have to say stuff that you don't want me to say.
I have nothing. I thought I was going to defend myself. Like,
No, take pride in it.
Yeah.
yeah, I am pretty proud.
I do.
Ain't too proud.
I couldn't wait. I was like,
Look at me ruining stuff. Also, by the time you hear this, it's probably too late. But if you're looking for Litos for Easter,
Got my ordering cut.
go ahead and put an order in. Go to @Lena's Litos Instagram bio. She has the order link there. It's probably the easiest way to order. Yeah, she's taking orders for a limited time, and it's a great addition to your Easter dinner.
Word. Hi, Lena.
She don't even like you.
She texted me today. Well,
Did she?
it was only for money, though.
Oh.
Oh, damn. Maybe she don't like me.
Aww.
Like, hey, you didn't pay deadbeat.
hey, Lena, hey, where's your money?
What is this?
Today was a good day. You guys had good days today?
I had a good day today. Thank you for asking.
Bim, you had a good day?
Yeah. I saw a fun headline that I'm going to read you guys later.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have some headlines too.
Yes.
I don't know if you'll top this one.
I don't know if you'll top this
Oh, I
one.
love this. I wonder if we have the same one.
Probably.
All right, there.
I have no headline. I was going to tell you some interesting conversation at work, but...
Now go for it, brother.
Oh, it's okay. I want to hear your headlines. Though.
That's how I felt with Bim's story. I'm like, yeah, sure, I know the song. Just go.
Hurry up, come on, keep going, man. So we're sitting at
You
work
guys are
today.
crazy. This is a long form podcast. We can take our time.
No, but we gotta hurry. I know what's gonna happen to my story. So, I went to the office today and blah blah blah. We're hanging out and
Not hanging out.
they usually we were doing like literally we're not working, and so they come and they're like, oh, we're gonna order lunch from Panera Bread.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't like Panera Bread. Well, okay. The company's paying for it, so I'm like, I'll make it work, whatever. So
I just started like a Panera, so I understand your plight. Because anytime somebody be like Panera, I'm like, but now it's like Panera.
yeah.
okay.
After today, I'm like, oh, for it.
Right.
So, but the lady came in, she was like, we're gonna order from the one in Cranston on Sockanocset Road. That's what she said. I can't say it right. So
No one can.
So another guy was like, yeah, this wire might be like shitty.
Yeah, you might move stuff around, Kyle.
I had to.
Oh,
Is the wire bad?
oh, you good? Wait, I think it was just a little feedback. Good.
So better, worse.
Keep on.
Okay. So so the coworker says, "Oh, Sockanocset, I remember growing up, my father used to tell me, you keep being bad, I'm going to send you to Sockanocset Road because that's where the jail is."
Oh yeah.
Right, the ACI, which I put that together. And so the first person who said this says, "Oh yeah, that's funny. Me too. That's my father.
What?
My father used to tell me if I keep acting up, he's gonna send me over to Sockanocset." And I remember that was a scary thing. And me, I said, "Huh? My parents just said they were gonna send me to Haiti."
Yep. Yeah. You couldn't share that though. Huh? Yeah.
I did.
You did?
I did. Came right out.
Oh,
I didn't even
dare.
like no
Dare.
filter, no nothing.
Oh, boy.
Nothing. It was just ha. Like, it was like, my parents just said they were gonna send me to Haiti, and you can tell one of them was like, oh.
They don't know. They're uncomfortable. They don't know what to do.
Super uncomfortable.
Do I laugh? Oh my God, is that racist?
But before I can even recognize it's happening, I'm done. That's my equivalent. So in my head, I'm like, that's my equivalent to your
jail.
Another
Haiti,
country is what they threatened me with.
I'm going to Haiti, baby.
Oh shoot.
So I was sitting there like, this is why I put in the chat. They lead a different life than us. And Jen said,
Don't even tell me.
Yeah, word. Oh man.
Which made me start thinking like, what are those threats that we got.
You know what's funny? As you were telling your story, I'm like, okay, so how we always be like, are all black parents the same? They're thinking the same thing. Oh, all white parents, because in my head, my first thought was slap the black off you.
Yeah.
Like that's a thing,
Yeah.
right? Slap you into next week.
Right.
Stop crying. I'll give you something to cry
I'll give you
about.
something to cry about. Yep. I brought you in this world. I'll take you out.
Threatening to beat you in front of your friends.
And now we can say this and laugh.
I like going to sock and acid.
So now I'm
God.
sitting there thinking, like, what are the threats? What are the different versions of threats that, minorities got versus...
Well, we need a white person here for their end.
And then that brought me to another thing. We need an episode
With a
where
white
we have a
person.
trusted white person to let us into their world.
Did I tell you guys that I had a moment where I was watching the show and I was like, oh my God, I miss having like a white friend. Did I tell you that?
No, let's get it.
Ted Lasso, Darren, I'll tell you about that show, right?
Yes, you were.
So the gentleman that's the lead in the show, there's a part of me, listeners, it might be like race, I don't know, but like there's like a carefreeness to a white male. He's like, hey, just go ahead. It's like a very, hey, come on.
It's a very.
It's okay. They're with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of energy. So I'm lying. Am I wrong?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're perfectly
You got
fine.
that.
Racist?
No.
Okay.
Nah, it's
You
cool.
sure?
It's
Because you
pretty
guys
much
like to
spot
get
on.
me in trouble.
No, it's spot on.
Keep going.
So I'm watching Ted Lasso and the guy, he's having this kind of interaction with his friend and his, yeah, just maybe by the, I got you. I'm like, man, I don't have a white friend. Somebody just called, like, hey, no, not even. Not somebody to call. They call you and check in. Mm-hmm. Now, am I saying that because I want that? No, don't call me. But
I don't want
you would get the call in. Bam, haven't heard from you. Everything good? How's the fam? Okay, good. Hey, we're, I don't know, hey, you want to?
He doesn't even know what
The
they
words would be.
say.
Because there, whatever it is, it just feels hey.
Yeah, it's so simple.
Hey, it's fine. But
Hey, we're going down to the pier in a little bit. If you want to come?
Not the pier.
Dare's been there. He knows.
There's the near to the pier.
Hey, we're going fishing this weekend. If you wanna come. Some shit that you would most likely say, no, but because of how they ask, like, damn, consider
All right,
going
cool.
fishing.
All right, man. Sure, I'll meet you there.
I need
Going
a white friend,
kayaking.
man.
You know what's funny? 4 years ago, when we started this podcast, I asked you guys, you ever had a white person in your house? And
That's
at
how
that time, at that time, you were confident you had a white friend.
I've never heard that noise out of Bim.
So 4 years later, you've evolved. You've evolved.
Oh my God.
I will say, I do have a trusted, really cool white friend.
You would want to.
I do.
You need to.
And I'm pretty sure if I said to him, hey man, like, can you come be on the pod for an episode? He would be, and he's hilarious.
Both us do it.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
You guys didn't watch the latest episode of Atlanta, did you?
No, I need to.
It's a white episode.
Oh,
White
man.
characters?
I wish you guys watched it.
Oh man, it came out.
Wait.
Wait.
It's one of those.
Wait.
It's one of those.
Wait.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was caught up.
No,
When
this
did it
week.
come out?
No, because
came this week.
Bim commented and said, "Oh, the latest episode,"
Yeah.
and I meant to watch it, but
Damn it.
I'm a couple of episodes.
Yeah, I should have gave y'all a heads up. I'm sorry.
Oh, was it a continuation of the last one? No, I'm pretty sure I saw it. Come on, Bim.
You sure? It's a white episode.
I know.
You would remember that,
Is it the waiter one?
Is that how it ended?
guys. Let's not do
Yeah,
this
that's
right
not,
now.
yeah, sorry.
Okay, so
But yeah, the white episode, man. There's only one white episode. Donald Glover's not even in it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Ah.
Oh man.
So we must chat because I saw some stuff later. Anyways,
Okay.
Jen, please.
headline time.
Oh yes.
Can I start? Because
Yes.
I don't. Okay, so here's my thing with the headline. I had some ground rules for myself. I'm only gonna read the headline.
Wait, hold on. All right, we're doing headlines.
Oh my God!
Keep going,
Oh,
shut up.
this guy
Keep
is
going. I need it
He's
for
acting
context.
like he's not part of the podcast.
Keep going.
So weird.
Keep going. Headlines.
Hey man, all right, fine, Darren. We here. All right, so I have ground rules for this headline. I'm only gonna read the headline, and then I'm not saying anything. You guys,
Come on.
I don't care.
Don't leave me with Darren.
I don't care. No, you guys don't even have to talk about it. You guys don't even have to talk about it.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. After I read this, I'm not saying anything that has to do with it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And if you have this headline too, we're twins. Okay. This is from Daily Mail.
Yeah, I think I have the same headline.
Oh my God.
I think I have the same headline. I'm gonna show Darren while you're reading it.
Wait, I want him to see. I want him to hear it for the first time.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I just want
but
you to know
got
that
it
I'm
up,
not a
though,
liar.
right? Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God, we have the same one. I think so. 2 inmates at an all-women's New Jersey jail are pregnant after both had sex with transgender prisoners. ACLU won battle to house 27 trans inmates there.
Okay. We're in it. Same headline, guys. Here we go. So, 50 Cent posted about this. I don't know if you saw that.
I'm sorry. Can I see the headline? It was one of those things like I have to see it. To
I got
fully-
you. Jen, you can go ahead. I'm going to show him.
So, yeah, 50 Cent posted about this. Was it yesterday? Yeah. 2 inmates at an all-women's New Jersey prison, in case you didn't catch it when Bim said it, are pregnant in caps, after both had sex with the same transgender inmate.
The same one?
I don't know if I'd be more surprised if it was 2 different ones or the same one. But after the local ACLU chapter won battle to house trans inmates in women's prisons. Now, I saw that post. Many people saw that post. And it was like, oh, wow, that's wild. That's crazy. And then you move on with life, right? And then today, since I was at work and I wasn't too busy, I said, I need to go back and get more background on this. So I Googled it, and different articles came up, and there was one that had just been updated from an hour previous. So I'm like, okay, this is the latest. So Daily Mail has updated. The new headline says, exclusive, we found love in a hopeless place. Meet the trans prisoner, 27, convicted of killing his foster father, and the female double murderer he impregnated, who began their forbidden relationship at a New Jersey women's prison.
I'm having deja vu, which makes this much more disturbing.
We've never talked about this one.
I know we haven't, but
That's
it
funny.
seems familiar. And
Okay. Yeah. So I had to read the story, and the more I read, the crazier it got. So I'll give you a shorter kind of version, if you like.
yeah,
And at the end, I'm going to show you the picture of this transgender person, because I don't care. It's hilarious. I don't care. I said it. No one else wants to say it. We're all being quiet here. You can turn off your mics. I'm gonna say it. Okay. So this young man is 27. He's in prison. When he was 16, he because he had been in foster care, and this is not the funny part of the story. He had been in foster care, and he was living with a foster father, and then he went back to the foster father's house after he had left and killed him. So he was convicted of murder, and he's in jail. So this was about 2016-ish, okay? About 2018, 9-ish is when the ACLU won this fight to get transgender people to be able to go into the prison for the population that they identify with. Mind you, this dude's been in prison already this whole time.
he's a male. That
He's a
identify
male.
as a
He's
female.
no, he's a guy.
He's male.
He's a guy who went to jail.
He guy went to jail.
Period. Okay?
Okay.
Because I thought it was somebody who was transgender when he got arrested. And I said, that's interesting. But no, he's a guy who went to jail. So when this thing got, I don't know what you call the word. What's the word? Help me, Bim. I'm not asking for help with that. I'm asking like the
What
court
word
case.
are you looking for?
The court case got won or whatever by the ACLU.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Okay.
that.
When it happened, and then he identified as a woman. And so they had to move him from the male jail to the all-women prison because this has been decided in court.
Now you understand, Aaron, right? Okay.
So now this transgender individual, this new young lady, is in the ladies' prison because that's where she belongs because she identifies as a woman. And while incarcerated, she gets not one, but 2 women pregnant. Okay, that's all we'll say about that. So I'm going to show you guys the pictures from the article of the young woman. Because I said this is America. This is when he first went in. No. That's just first went in.
Okay.
And then I can't even zoom in. Okay. Didn't even try. You didn't even try.
Okay, I'm only gonna say this, and it's not even about that specifically. This is just a general. It could not. You may not even be in the audience. I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say because it's what I feel in my heart.
Okay.
I understand people are trying to achieve something noble. I get it. But if you really think about it, and if you really understand the nature of people and the people that will take advantage of things and try to spin things and take advantage of everything, you will realize that certain things you just have to
let it be.
Let it be, right?
Yeah.
Everyone hates politicians because the real reason is they have to make tough decisions. Yes, there are some that thieves, but at the end of the day, when you're signing a bill that will take money away from something and give money to something else or whatever, you have to make a hard decision. Sometimes you have to make a hard decision for the greater good. And I'm not saying everything, but with certain instances, it's not going to work out the way you think it is.
Right.
That's all.
Because, like I said, I thought it was somebody who was like a transgender person when they were arrested, and so I'm like, okay, well then
They can see you wanting to
right.
fight for
then
that.
then you, that's what it is, because that could be very uncomfortable if you have started transitioning or you're transitioning into a woman and you get put into a male population jail. I get that. But if you've already been in jail and you weren't transgender beforehand and they allow you to take advantage of this new law, like, oh, you just coincidentally are now transgender.
And outside of the that New Jersey prison allowing for the trans inmates to stay there, it was first allowed for people to I don't know what the term is when you transition. There you go. To transition while in prison, right? Because you can't take that right away from prisoners. So because you have that, and now you can transition and also be placed. So hey, hey man.
Hey man, here we are.
Hey man.
So I saw, because we're just gonna skip by this. I've said
Thanks.
enough. I've said too much. I've said more than enough.
I don't think we've ever been so quiet before.
Yeah. So I saw another post today where it was a young woman, white woman, who says she's a divorce lawyer, and
Oh, I think I saw this.
and she was talking about, in her opinion or in her experience, the profession of the majority of women who she has seen in the divorce cases that she's worked. And so she was saying, most women that she's seen in this situation getting divorced have been stay-at-home moms. And she was very careful, like how we are, very apologetic as she was talking. And even at the end, she was like, this might even be my last TikTok. Bye, guys. Because she just assumed that she was going to be attacked for giving her what she believes is just her humble opinion.
Statistical fact.
Based on what she's seen.
Yeah.
She's a lawyer. But she explained why how she got there.
Right.
And to me, it made perfect sense. And it wasn't anything about stay-at-home moms. It wasn't judging them. It wasn't judging anybody. It was just her observation. But I just felt bad that we're in a place now where we all are just like, I don't want to say
I can't say anything. Or get attacked.
It's feelings over facts.
Yes.
And that's the problem. You can't, if you go to a doctor and tell them, my leg hurts. They do x-rays and all of that stuff. They don't see anything. But I feel pain. My leg hurts. They can't tell you're not feeling pain, but they also did everything and there's nothing there. So who's in the wrong, who's in the right? You're limping and everything. So there's people who will look at a stone cold fact, juicy smooth yay, And based on their feeling, nope, I don't care. He didn't do it. And just ignore all the facts. And that lends to what I was saying earlier a little bit, because I know how you feel, but the fact of the matter is...
Somebody who doesn't feel like how you feel is going to pretend they feel like how you feel to get the benefit that you've just fought so hard for yourself.
Exactly.
So, if anyone is interested, because I feel like I left people hanging, what her rationale was, she was saying that in these situations when there's a stay-at-home mom and the dad is the breadwinner, for lack of a better term, the mom focuses a lot on the children.
Yeah.
Because that's her job. And the dad focuses a lot on making money because that's his job. So in this situation, neither one's focusing on the marriage. And so that puts a wedge in the marriage, and that's how come the majority of what she's seen has been this dynamic, because she feels like he only cares about money or whatever, and he feels like she treats him like an ATM and she doesn't care about him. And that was her point. Like, that's just what I've seen. So if you're in a dynamic like that, and if you're not trying to be offended by it, rather than listening to it, you're like, you know what? If I'm a stay-at-home mom, let me make sure I'm also giving attention to my husband. And if I have a wife at home, let me make sure I'm still giving her attention, because this can be a problem because other people have experienced it. But instead, people will be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that about stay-at-home moms.
Ain't nothing wrong with us, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, Q, what up, brother? Can you do me a favor? I want you to hug your lady the next time you see her really, really hard. Because logic is lacking in some folks, and it's to be able to, like, say it the way you did. It's so poignant, and for someone who would hear that and still disagree, they fall into that category. Just because you hear single mother, you're already offended.
You're mad.
You're already offended.
You stay-at-home mom, you're mad.
Instead of, like you said, listen to everything she said. There's some gems in there for you to repair what you got going on. If you've been feeling like something's lacking, that could be the outcome. Let me adjust.
Or that could be the cause of where we're at right now.
Exactly.
And I never thought of it like that.
It just seems like people are so okay with being complacent that they really don't want to, like, either take advice or observe what may adjust their life situation, make you actually feel better. Like okay with being miserable, so they don't even care to, like, work towards a resolution. Like social media. Ugh. And just in my own observation, this is my own pool.
Oh boy, this might be his last TikTok.
I see, there's a little bit of funny stuff, but a lot of complacency, and that's fine. Like, you can jump on there and ask for assistance for something, but if you're just complaining about something, right, Darren? So say I got a flat, right? And what's up? Say I got a flat, right?
Yep.
And I jump on social media and say, cars suck. Always one thing after another. I'm throwing a pity party.
Yeah.
Everybody's in the comments, right? Instead, versus, not instead of, because this is just like an exercise in perspective. Hey, caught a flat on watch out for the pothole. Or,
I'm caught a flat over here. Is there anyone close by who can kind of help me out?
Exactly.
I still need a ride to work.
Right. So that is activating your tribe, getting some assistance to allow for a joyful outcome. Versus the other one where it's just negative. You know what I'm saying? And people kind of feed off of that because I think people just look for bad news or want to add their... But it's a weird space to be in, man, because you never leave that feeling good.
Yeah, like the bad news bears is the one that gets me. Like, as soon as somebody dies, they want to be the first one to, I just saw you 3 months ago at the... Like, that's weird, bro.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Stop doing that.
And
then they show screenshots of their last text with the person.
Come on.
Stop doing that.
Come on. If they were here, they wouldn't want you to do that.
When they were here, you didn't do that.
Hey, hello.
You didn't tell nobody you texted this person. Oh, me and this person are friends.
Read them, sis.
This is the last one for me. 189 and done for this girl. This is it. They're coming for me.
That's true. But sorry to be the super preachy dude, but it's only because I practice this, like, with intent. I try to turn, like, a negative comment or negative thought into something positive. And it's hard to do. You say you don't? Ass. And you do. But it really changes your life. Like, it changes your perspective on the day. The whole glass half full thing. But it's it's always more than full, because one, you existing is already like weighted heavier over the alternative, because there's opportunity to correct or fix or find happiness, or I'm not gonna say joy again, 'cause, you know.
You still said it.
But yeah, man, y'all just you can activate that joy, man. Damn it, I said it again. Damn.
You can activate the positive thinking rather than the negative.
Yo, it's so easy. It's so easy to dive into it, man.
But I will say it is, for a pessimist like me, it is easy to
Let's do this.
to like to kind of hone in on the negative, to hone in on the, like for instance, we are in the midst of trying to get Carter into a charter school.
Mm-hmm. Carter in a charter school, that's a tough one.
Carter charter.
Carter charter. And so of the 6 schools we've applied to, all of them he's on the waiting list for. Mm-hmm. And so we're like in this dilemma of, do we keep him here in Warwick, where the school system is not to our liking, where he's a minority, or do we like try to move, or do we try to move him into a different district if we can help it, or do we kind of stretch ourselves and put him in a farther way, yep, and pay that bill. So it's like a lot of what do we do? And for me, in my head, for the past couple of days, it's been like, well, I got to do this and I have to do that, and how are we going to do this, rather than trying to look at the positives of this, of like maybe it's a different opportunity.
I'm trying to think of what the negative is in any of that I just heard.
Oh, really?
There's options.
Oh man, that's all I'm hearing. Because the way I think,
yeah,
I'm hearing, okay, if we got to move, then we have to move this whole house to somewhere else. There's no houses to buy that are going to fit to what we want. We are very comfortable here, and we've built things in our house that we love, and now to give that all up.
You play out this whole scenario that didn't even happen.
Until I get trapped.
You go down a negative road.
All day Sunday, I was in like a crappy mood because I was just like stuck in this negative space, rather than trying to think of a positive of like, well, you know what, we'll be together, like as long as we have each other.
But let me out, because that's fake. It's real, but it's fake. Because it's yes, you guys will be together, but that's not what'll change
that's
your
not
mood.
Helpful.
Yeah. But I think because all those things are real, right? We might have to sell the house. But what's the reason for all this stuff? Better opportunity for your son.
Yeah.
And are you able to do it? Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because the bad thing about a flourishing society is we get complacent. Ooh, I feel like I'm like at a TED Talk.
Go ahead.
We get complacent, right? Everything is good. I'm complaining about buying an electric car. You have options for your son, to where if you guys did want to, you could sell this and get up out of here and go to a better district.
You would make out. It's not even like you would sell it and you're like, damn, we're upside down on it because of the time we're in, right?
Mm-hmm. And even if you have to spend a lot on another crib, y'all ain't going nowhere. It's a house. Mm-hmm. Y'all are just there. But it's because you want to. Yeah. You and the wife can say, hey, what we got? Okay, if we have to move some stuff around, just put them in private school.
Yeah.
And we'll just pay for that.
You have the ability to do that.
You have options versus where we used to live, Darren. Huh? Where we used to live.
Yeah.
Where we used to live?
In Providence.
How many kids that we grew up around
just didn't?
You're going here,
and that's it.
And you're going there after, even though somebody got stabbed there last year, and then you're going here maybe if you make it.
No, you're right. You're right.
But it's tough to think.
Train yourself to the positive. So that's
because it's so there's bad problems and there's good problems.
Right.
Those all fall into good problems.
Right.
Bad problems, you don't have options.
But, not as a but, like, you are completely correct.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem that some people just have, where they're stuck in a negative space, and they're stuck with negative people around them who are not, like, helping.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I was voicing this to you guys on Sunday. You guys could have probably just lifted me right up and out of that mood, but instead I'm like an idiot, keeping it to myself and not.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Yeah,
it's fine. You're work in progress. We all are.
Yes. So, but the positive thinking is really powerful. So
and I try to simplify it because I don't need to like ruminate over something. I don't want to do like equations to get to happiness. I just try to strip it down to the bare minimum. If I didn't want to get the electric car, I can just not get it, and then I have to complain about it. If y'all didn't want to move, or if how many people have gone to a school in the district that I went to, all white, damn near middle school. I didn't want to be there, but look how it turned out. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's, there's only so much we can do as parents anyways and then the child turns out the way they're going to turn out.
Right. Whether
So-
you put them here, like the outcome. So like one of the things. It's funny you say that because one of the things we were thinking about was, okay, we can move and put him in a more diverse school setting, and then he can continue his educational career and then land a job and end up being a minority at a company. And it's like, it's gonna happen
At some point.
at some point.
Right.
Right.
And
So-
as long as he's involved in things that are diverse outside of school,
Right.
you're fine. All white middle school, but I was hooping with the fellas. My whole family is this. We go here, we go there. But there's benefits in that. Even as a kid that was there, you learn different things from different people,
Yes.
which you apply to these other settings, which in some instances leads to more successful things. The cultural piece within the school may be missing with certain things, but you can make up for that in other
You could
places.
supplement it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's good problems, bro. And I think like if you just maybe just good problem pile, bad problem pile, you know, and just try to just not even break it down too much. Where does it belong? Is this a good problem or a bad problem?
Yeah.
Because it's funny because, you know, the whole situation with my car with the Valvoline and the
Yeah.
oil pan, which hasn't been resolved yet.
Really?
Still, girl.
Yeah. So we won't talk about that. So, but I was talking to Darling about it and kind of had one of those moments where I had said, I was like, you know, it sucks that this happened. And if they don't pay for it, it sucks that I have to pay for it out of pocket. But at the end of the day, I'm in a much better position in my life now than I was a few years ago, where I can pay $700 for something that I didn't plan on buying when I went to get an oil change.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oof.
5 years ago, I came in for an oil change and you're telling me I can't take my car unless I give you $900? Nah, fam. We got a whole problem. Whereas this man came over and he was like, "Oh, that's gonna cost an additional," and I'm just like, "All right, fix it."
Pay it.
You know what I mean?
I'll
It's
figure it
fine.
out.
Right.
Yeah,
Not even figure it out. Like I
paid it. I got it.
I got the means. You know what I mean? And that's a big step from where I was
Yeah.
5, 10, 15 years ago. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just thankful
Yes.
that I can even do that. Because there's people who was in that Toyota dealership who probably left not the way that they wanted to.
Word.
Because the people across from me, as I'm texting him about it when it was happening, it was this older couple. And the salesman came over and he I guess they wanted to transfer the registration on a car from one to another. They must be buying a car. So they wanted to transfer from the guy's name, let's say, into the wife's name. And then he came back over and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but the registration you're trying to transfer it to is expired. Is not expired. What's the word? Suspended."
Suspended.
And they were like, "What?" You know what I mean? You thought you was gonna come get your new car, put your old plates on it, and drive off.
Now you gotta go to City Hall. You gotta
You
do
gotta
this.
do-
You
you
gotta
gotta
do
You
do
that.
can't even. Then they won't let you leave with the car, no.
Unless they give you temp plates, but I'm not even sure if what the situation background was.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I heard that, and I'm like, well, I ain't got them problems. Well,
Yeah.
No,
I
no.
actually didn't know, but
It sucks to be them.
Oh,
It's what now?
suspended. You say 2020?
But Jen, you nailed it because I was actually thinking the same thing. I wanted to get an oil change and they had to do something else, and it was like around 7 something, and I was gonna get angry for a second. I said, "Man, if this was whatever year, I would have had to say, hey, don't do it."
Right.
I would have had to
I'll
just.
figure it out somehow.
And the thing is, I couldn't leave with the car. So the two options that he gave me was either fix it or tow it.
Yeah.
I would have had to been like, I tow it. And do I got to pay for this tow?
Right, right.
Oh, damn, I got to pay for it. All right, how about I call AAA?
Right. They give me the first 3 miles free.
Yeah. And what else is money for, yo? If you got it, that is for stuff like that. Yeah, we want lavish things. And that. No, but it's really for you to not die, for you to still have the convenience of a vehicle. You know, so we're flourishing as a society, so we're complacent about things that aren't bad problems.
That's another thing we were talking about is like when we were younger, us and a lot of people that we know grew up in families that we'd say were broke.
Yeah.
Right? But there's a difference between the different types of broke. There's the kids whose family was broke because the parents paid all the bills and they didn't have extra money for bullshit.
Damn, she preaching.
Or there was the people whose families didn't even have money for bills, who just couldn't even get food, who just was like hungry and sleeping in the dark because the lights was out. And so even just thinking about how we were brought up, like, yeah, our parents was poor, but like they wasn't poor.
Right,
Exactly.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I got shoes for school and shit.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was
They
like
was footwear.
Yep.
but I got them.
But your feet was covered.
Right.
Your feet was covered.
You got a coat, you got a backpack.
I got a nice new backpack every year.
Right.
So, trapper keepers.
Look at us getting deep.
And it's real. I think a lot of people need that. And it's hard. I know people suffer depression. Some people, pessimists.
And COVID didn't help.
COVID.
Yeah.
Being in the crib. Some people have rough situation with their relationship, figuring themselves out. But when you really strip things down, man, and it's hard to do, when you start peeling back them layers on the onion, it's like, oh, that's it? All right.
I guess not that bad.
Ain't that bad.
Yeah. Right.
All right. And this is America. You just borrow mad money and not pay it back, too. You can do all types of stuff. This place is incredible.
They don't know I know this hack.
Not this hack.
You can just file for bankruptcy and oops. I messed up real bad, guys.
Did it again. People file bankruptcy 4, 5, 6 times. Are you just going to keep doing this?
I'll just do it again. And guess what? You didn't die.
Didn't die.
It ain't that bad, y'all. There's a war going on. No pun.
Right. And then... Yeah.
And I'm over here crying watching Master Chef Jr. Did you tell me to watch Master Chef Jr.?
I think I told you not to. So I'm going to go to the bathroom now.
Oh,
I don't want you yelling at me.
I'm going to cuss you later. Because, ooh.
Yo, that's such an evil laugh as she walks away.
Because she knows what I'm going to get into.
Thank you, Bim. That was very needed.
No, and I'm here for you, bro, because me and Drina, we actually had a breakthrough the other day. She calls me her therapist. And she's But sometimes, like, everybody has the answer, right? And see, here I am, TED Talk, yo. Everybody has the answer.
Right.
But think of a string.
Yes.
A long string, right? Mm-hmm. And it's linear. Everything makes sense going down the string. But some people, there's mad knots in their string.
Right.
So as they try to get through, it's damn near a maze. Mm-hmm. So it's sometimes a conversation about something you may have had a conversation about 1,000,000 times, but it was said in this way, and it just made sense. That's what happened with me, but it was kind of not somebody saying something. It was my own actions. I used to have a temper as a kid, I used to bug out. So I go to that Catholic school, and I get angry at some kid, and I punch him in the chest. And then my brain just went into logic mode. I said, yo, your mom's paying for this school. You know how hard she works. And as a middle school kid, I had to, mature up in this instance.
Right. That's very mature of you to sit there and think about that.
Bro, okay. And this was what? Broad School went to what, 5th grade?
Yep.
Yeah, so it was 6th grade when this happened. So your mom's paying for the school. If you get kicked out, she done wasted a bunch of money. And then you're going to piss her off. So I try to strip back the layers. It's not about me and my anger in that moment and forget what that kid say. No. What's going to be the impact of this thing? So I had to say, okay, Bim, you got to control your temper. And you got to chill out. Even at home with your brothers and with people and interaction. So that's when I started to really watch my words and try to form what I want to say in my mind before saying something to somebody else. Or get sharper with my words. So instead of trying to fight you, I'm just going to insult the hell out of you and make you feel this big and keep it moving. But I had to learn that shit. Stuff. And I'm still trying to learn.
It doesn't matter. It's there, right?
My bad.
It's there.
I'm still evolving. But when me and the wife had a conversation, that moment happened where I said something in a way that made sense. And she legit stopped talking and said, oh, and I said, did we just have a breakthrough? And she just kept saying, oh my God. And it made sense. So the answers be there, but that line, that string is just knotted up. So we just got to, help. And that's what therapists are for. They help to untie those knots. You know what I'm saying? You're back.
I am back. I have returned.
Did you tell me to watch Master of Junior?
I told you. I refuse to watch that show.
Tell me why.
Because the commercials alone is what I usually see. Mm-hmm. And the children, they talk like adults. Mm-hmm. And it stresses me out.
It's scary.
You're like, oh, I just had his makeup before I came.
Darren, these are 8-year-olds.
The dinner party I had last week, it was a big hit. What are you talking about?
So I watched it because I didn't want to.
Because you don't listen.
I didn't want to watch it initially because I thought because it's 8 to 12 years old on the show.
I mean, they can cook.
And I didn't think so. I thought it was going to be okay, they can cook, but they ain't the same level as adults. No, better. One mother on the show said, my son took over in the kitchen when he was 8 or 9 years old.
Wow.
She doesn't cook at all.
Wow.
So this is at the time he was 11, an 11-year-old kid that makes breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Wow.
The mom doesn't cook anything.
Wow.
Yes. Darren, these kids are God sent, but it's frightening because they're like adults, tiny adults.
And that makes me scared because I'm like, let them be. I understand they're having a childhood.
But like,
But no, like for real, have a childhood.
They're so mature, and like Ramsey doesn't take it easy on them. Like this was no good. You didn't do this. There's no salt, and you're not taking thing. And the kids are just sniffling. So this is where I hate that I watch the show.
Because you feel bad for the children.
I fall in love with these children, Darren.
oh,
They're so talented. They're so nice,
okay.
and they get along. They're starting to have fun with each other. I'm gonna only tell you about one, then I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna cry. There's one kid, super talented, nice, but he messes up on one challenge. They're like 7 episodes in, and I'm thinking he's going to the finals, but he messes up, and he's in the bottom 3, and they send 2 home that day, and he's one of the 2.
Damn.
So the judges know he's nice, so the judges are even like, So here's this kid. They say you're going home, and he starts with the sniffling. He didn't cry all the way, he's sniffling. So Ramsey goes, oh gosh, man, Mats, whatever his name was, so sad to see you go. Tell us, what was your favorite part about Hell's Kitchen?
That was a great Ramsey impression.
Thank you. I watched too much of this stuff.
I know.
So the kid starts crying now. And he goes, meeting you.
Oh.
Now Bim's in shambles. Mim's gone.
How did Ramsey hold it together?
Listeners, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm sobbing.
Wow.
Darren with noise.
Wow.
With noise.
With noise. He said with noise.
Because that makes it that
I
puts
know.
it over. You could quietly sob, and then you can.
No.
And I hear my wife sniffling, and I'm like, yo, why are we watching this, yo? The season ain't even over yet. Why are we watching? I'm watering. My eyes are watering
You
right
got a
now.
problem with the finale. You know that, right? So just give up now.
No, every finale. We're on season 3. We started it yesterday, and I started crying already.
You watched 2 seasons since yesterday in full?
Oh, no, we started like maybe 2 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it better.
Yeah, so 3rd episode in, it's just girl goes on this little black girl. Anaya, no.
I don't even know what he's saying.
He said, Naya, no.
If it's subtitled to an audible noise.
He said, Anaya, no. He knows the girl's name.
God.
Oh, Anaya, I hope you're still doing your thing.
God.
Oh,
Okay.
Bim.
It's all
Well,
right.
I just want to cuss you, Jen, for bringing that into my life.
That's-
Because it's so good
No.
that we like watching it, but they cry, Darren. They're 9 years old, and they're good.
Man,
They're so
yeah.
good.
Man cry whatever we're not ready for will make us cuss you out.
Yeah, man, I'm hot now. Oh, my God.
I mean, so you got a soft spot for kids in that
Darren.
aspect.
Kids, old people, adults are teenagers, get away. But kids who are respectful, have talent, ambition, they're not just running around screaming, they're like, hello, sir, my name is Anthony, and I'm 9 years old, and I've been cooking since I was 6. Wow! Why'd you come here? Because they're gonna
Right.
break your heart. They're gonna break your heart, Anthony.
Exactly.
Oh man!
Don't subject this poor child to all this pressure.
Why are you doing this?
It's not necessary.
And the show is so hard. They had to go into a real restaurant and cook, and Ramsey was yelling at them to get the orders. Why are you doing this?
Why? And now they're gonna be scarred for life. Who's going to pay the therapy bill?
Ah man.
It's funny because I went to Honeydew. Sorry, I'm chewing ice. Give me a second.
Wait, pause it. That if you had a restaurant
And you see a child.
you see a 7, 8, 9-year-old in the back talking about. Here you go.
Get this though.
You gotta get the scalps right.
When they brought there's no sear on those scallops.
Like you can't send that back.
Yo, if I heard the chef yelling and I looked and the double doors is open, I see child and closed, I'd be like,
And here's the thing. At the end, because people in the restaurant didn't know, they bring the kids out. And just like me, people are crying. And then guess what? I'm crying at home now too. I'm like, that's so
Wait,
good.
there's no reason to cry after they made your food. Why are you crying now?
Because they're 9.
So what?
It tastes so good.
It doesn't matter anymore. Cry if they're getting yelled at in the moment.
Crying is a little bit strong for, the reveal of my cooks are children. I'd be like, oh, that's cute.
Now I'm crying. I'm going to cry.
Well, you were watching the show crying, but I'm talking about like as a patron.
If I was there, I'm crying.
Wow.
Because it's kids. Yo, you know how remarkable that is?
It's super remarkable. That's why I'd be like impressed. But I don't know
What's your
about-
best dish? Go.
I ain't got no best dish, bro. Have you met me?
Failure. Go. What's your best dish?
No, hers is pancakes.
Oh, pancakes. Ramsey will throw them pancakes at the wall. Fuck out of here. This double pancake shit out of here.
Get these pancake flavored pancakes out of here.
You didn't even try.
Genevieve,
There's
what are you doing?
There's bananas, strawberries. You just put more pancake.
Oh, damn! Yo,
Sprinkles.
Yo, Bim. Bim is a perfect Englishman.
I hate him a lot.
Oh my
I
god.
would say my go-to dish is oh man, the stuffed pasta shows.
There you go. How do you think that'll do on a show like that?
Garbage.
So
It's funny when I watch MasterChef and it's home chefs and they're like, okay, what's your signature dish? Is their first thing. I'm always like, what the hell would I make?
Exactly.
Mac and cheese.
Not even. I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing
No,
that.
I mean
Not
the
for
mac and
MasterChef.
cheese. I mean the packet. Like,
Damn. Come
Oh,
on.
some Velveeta shells and cheese.
there you go.
Yeah, I could do that real good.
Oh my god. That show motivates the hell. I made fresh pasta today.
You guys want to have
Wow.
a cook-off? We should have 3 of us have a cook-off. This guy would win.
Now I'm gonna go crazy on y'all.
Yeah, I was gonna
won't
say
even-
I would never.
Fresh pasta is. Oh my! I'm never buying box again.
Really?
Yeah. It took work. I got to get the machine thing, but
Oh, you didn't use the machine? What did you do?
rolling pin.
And then like what, a knife?
Yeah, so I did pappardelle,
Damn.
which is just a thicker pasta, but I use my pizza roller
And
to roll. Guys, you think I'm playing?
No, I believe you. It's fine. It's
Got
fine.
this one. No.
Yeah.
Your wife is a lucky woman.
Well, you know,
I don't know. I said
they
lucky.
complain
Have you met
anyways.
the guy? Have you met the guy?
They complain anyway. She gonna complain.
I mean, it evens out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She
I
doesn't
do
have
en-
much to complain
I
about.
do enough to get
Ah,
by.
there you go.
I do enough to get by.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah.
He means well.
I try.
It's funny because my brother, he only makes Alfredo sauce by scratch.
Ooh.
And you've met my brother,
Yeah. Wait, which brother?
Tony.
Okay.
Because, so he's been working in all kinds of HVAC type things, whatever. So he used to work for, I think Ecolab or whatever it's called. So he would go to different restaurants and fix things when they broke, I guess. I don't know what he does. We don't talk about this kind of things. It's my brother. So, we talk about fun stuff. I don't know. So, so he would go to these different restaurants. And so he had to go to Cheesecake Factory once. And while he was there, they taught him how to make Alfredo from scratch. And so then he went home and made it. And he's like, I'm never, like, Jen, listen, I'm never not making it from scratch. He's
Yep.
like, it's so easy. It's like 2 or 3 ingredients. Blah. He's like, you should just make it.
Yeah.
And I've looked it up. I've Googled it. I'm like, that is pretty simple. But
How many ingredients are in pasta?
I'm about to say flour and water.
1.
You put the pasta in the pasta.
2 ingredients: flour and egg. That's it. I have flour. I have eggs. You have plenty of eggs.
I have plenty of eggs.
So
This guy's killing me today. This guy said I got plenty of eggs.
you guys are stupid today.
Yes!
You guys are silly today, yo.
I feel like this was a serious episode, to be honest with you.
Yo, we had like a good 20-minute serious
Oh my
segment.
God.
And then this. Eggs.
But that's all it takes. So, and if you make it, if you have time, because I'll be honest, it's because I work from home. And when I have downtime, let me experiment. So, but if you have time, try it.
How long did it take?
So it's just as long as you knead the dough, it takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes.
Do you have a mixer?
No, I do it by hand.
So you.
Yeah.
Muscle.
Not me.
You can do it.
I,
you can
you're
do
right.
it.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I
We
can
should
do
have
it.
a cooking episode.
That's what I mean. We should have.
But not a competition. I want Ben to teach us how to do
Because
something.
we're going to look over and see him doing some.
Yeah.
The pizza though, I can in the air.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
not
do all
doing that with
stuff.
him. No. Bim can teach us how to cook something, and then we can have a cook-off. Who makes it better?
Wow, that's fire. Oh yeah.
Jen probably won.
Darren,
No,
why you
I
doubting
would
yourself
say
Because I'm
already?
so simple when it comes to cooking. Like literally
that.
every time I make rice, I pray that it's gonna come out right. I
wow.
literally go like, I put the cover on.
Oh, wow.
Please.
But you can grill though.
Eh,
No,
I'm alright grilling.
Jen can grill.
No, I'm a good assistant to a griller.
I don't even know what that means, but okay. You get the barbecue sauce. What do you do?
So like I'll put the seasoning on the meat,
Okay.
and then he does the grilling,
Okay.
and then I'll get the container he's gonna put the grilled meat in,
That's important.
because I don't want him to do all the work.
While we're talking about like food, real quick, are you able to bring?
Don't start. Don't start. Don't start, please.
Are you able to bring food with you to a restaurant? Okay.
I understand the question. No, I understand the question. You don't even have to explain to me.
Okay.
It's happened before.
They allow it?
Yeah. But the thing is, okay, so in our instances, it's like maybe there's 4 of us in a group, right? One person wants restaurant A, the other 3 are like, we'll do B.
Right.
So the first person will get A and get to go, and then we'll all go to B to
Yeah.
go sit down, and we'll order our food, but they have their food where they just...
Is that okay? Can you?
But we're not talking 4-star restaurants though.
No.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
we're
about,
talking like-
I'm talking like Chipotle or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you talking about real
I'm
restaurants?
talking like real,
Oh.
I can't think of any ones now. Like
Applebee's?
Same
Marquette's. the feeder of 6-person families.
Hey you.
Hey, I don't mess around by the Applebee's, brother. Okay.
So like, we'll take Marquette's for instance,
Or Twin Oaks.
or Twin Oaks. Stupid Scarlet. I forgot. How did I not tell you about my weekend?
Oh, we didn't. Oh, that's right.
We didn't talk about weekend stuff, but like, okay, I want burger, but with the burger I want like, I don't know, a scoop
pizza.
of rice or
A
something.
slice of the pizza.
Something.
What did you just?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Babe, he's still working on this English.
Only, what did I say? I didn't say it wrong.
No, your English was just fine, brother.
Okay.
But I ain't never seen no damn double burger with some rice on
Right.
it.
Listen,
Yo, that is crazy.
I am a Haitian man.
Do you use your
what
hands
can I
to
tell
eat
you?
everything?
Even better. Okay,
You have the
sorry.
burger, you grab
Shut up.
rice.
Even better. I want maduros with my meal.
You said what now?
Maduros. Sweet
Plantains.
plantain.
Ah, okay, okay.
Okay. I go to the burger joint and I'm like, I know they're not gonna have maduros, so I just brought my own. And with my meal, I put it on the plate, and I'm happy now. Are they gonna be like, sir, like?
I think some places, yeah, because say something happens or you get sick or whatever, that's not food that they provided.
So they can't-
I think those places have signs though that say no outside food or drink permitted.
yeah,
Ah, okay, Jen. Thank you.
yeah, it's a health code.
Thank you, Jen.
Yeah.
Because I
Told you, I've been there.
Did you do this? Did something happen?
no,
Darren?
but we were
Okay.
thinking about it. Like, what do
thinking
you
about
do if you go to?
You eat the one thing and then you go eat the other thing. He's like, I want it at the same
I
time.
want it now altogether.
My man said a burger with rice. Oh boy.
It's so funny because we grilled yesterday and it was burgers, but then we had like steak and chicken with rice. So I went to go make the plates and I came back to the room. I'm like, yo, fam, which one do you want? Because that's a lot of food. He's like, nah, that's a lot. Don't put all that on
That's
the plate.
mad stuff going on. Whoa.
Yeah, you can't do rice in a burger,
Listen,
man. That literally was yesterday.
the rice was in my head. I couldn't think of the food that it would go with. Leave me alone.
It's fine. We
Nah,
understand.
I'm a visual guy, so it's just boom. I just saw somebody holding a burger and a handful of rice. I don't know what
A
to
handful of rice?
Because you got a spoon and then you go pick the burger.
Got it. I understand.
And if you are right-handed, you got the spoon in your right hand, now you got your food in your left hand.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's
I eat
weird.
a burger with my left hand. It's like
That's
turn.
strange.
Like,
Yeah. No offense to our left-handed population, but that's
nah,
weird.
yo. Y'all smart.
Indeed.
We do draw and shit.
Indeed.
Guys,
Yes, Ben.
I love to illuminate black women
Yes.
on this here podcast.
I love that.
Can we talk about Rihanna's photo shoots and her pregnant pics?
I didn't even see them.
None of them?
I saw like one where she was holding across her breast.
And she was like wearing like red, I think, you know?
Possibly. I don't know.
She did a photo shoot with Vogue. And wow.
Look nice. Very tasteful.
She's... And the wife said this. If she were to like do like a Fenty pregnancy line right now,
Oh, yeah.
she'll make like $1 trillion.
Oh, my God.
Well, like, what does she do bad?
Oh, my God. That is such a great idea.
Like, she can do whatever she wants.
Literally. That's why she don't make music.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Ew.
She's like, I don't have to.
Ew, I have to go to the studio. And stay there for hours? Ugh.
I have to protect my voice.
Yeah, no. Man, she looks incredible.
She does.
Yeah, happy for her, yo. Happy for her. Smiling all around. She's not like stressed out. At least it don't look like it. Oh man, go you, Rihanna.
Go. Isn't her birthday like coming up or something?
I hope not. I didn't get a gift yet.
Last week, Bim and I went to go visit our friends over at the pregame podcast. So shout out to them. We got to hang out with them. And Wole asked a very interesting question.
I'm sorry. I was totally wrong. Her birthday's in February. Sorry, Rihanna. Go ahead.
You missed it. Wole asked a pretty interesting question that I was like, oh, man, like I want to ask Jen.
Yes, guys, I didn't go because I'm antisocial.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody judge our Jen.
Thanks, guys.
So the question is, what is something that you do better than other people?
Derail conversations.
Now give us a serious answer.
That takes skill. What's something I do better than other people?
So, of course, I'm drawing a blank on our answers.
How do you draw a blank on your own answer?
Because I don't remember what I said at that point in time.
I think I have yours also. Mine was hearing, sound, like the faintest sound I can hear, which led to the music ability, and conversational. Darren, yours was writing.
Oh yeah, writing.
See?
Yeah. Good job.
Come on, man.
Friend. What a good friend.
He's better at paying attention than you are. Recalling.
Recalling, yeah, that's not my strength at all.
Me either.
I can fall asleep quicker than anyone.
There you go.
Yeah, but serious.
And with the writing part, though, you want to just give a little bit more behind that?
Oh yeah, so I feel like
You have great handwriting, by the way.
That also.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I always feel like my handwriting is erratic, but
You're erratic. Your handwriting is fine.
there you go. I feel like so like we're having a conversation. Obviously, verbally is not my strength, but given the chance to write something down and respond to, that's why I like texting, because I'm able to think of the best response and choose my words better. Although I misspell a lot of things. Well, this with you guys, yeah. But like Alexis wrote me a letter one time. We were having a little bit of we were not seeing eye to eye, and so she wrote me this letter where she kind of was voicing just how she felt, and it took me like a day or two to figure out what I want to say, how to properly convey it, how to use the right words, and to get what I'm trying to say across. And so I wrote like a good page and a half and gave it to her, and she like called me and she was like sobbing, and she was like thank you, like your words meant so much. And I'm like, I think that's my.
And so back to what we were talking about earlier about seeing the positive in things. Some might say you're not the best communicator, but we would say you're a great communicator. It depends on the medium.
There you go.
There you go. Positive spin.
That's true. No, a factual spin also.
Oh, it's positive spin too.
Yeah, because poor communication is a blanket statement. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, talking may not be my strong point. But hey,
Right?
if I got time to draft this thing up,
I just need a moment to organize my thoughts.
Right.
Yes.
And because there are people who are like that. They're like in a like they don't like to argue, not because they don't like to get their point across, but they feel like in the moment in the argument, it's so much going on.
Right. I might say the wrong thing.
I can't say that, and I don't. Or I
can't take
might.
it back.
I might forget to say the point.
Right,
You know,
right.
get lost in my thoughts. But we got a second.
Regroup. But you still got to answer, Jen.
Oh, what am I better at? I'm pretty good at finding the positive.
Yeah.
What am I good at? I think I'm kind of funny, even though Darren said women are not funny.
It's okay. I did follow that up, but you are very funny.
Yeah, but that was like one of those. Just
No,
say
Jen,
this.
you're hilarious. You're hilarious.
No, it's fine.
Just reading dad jokes is not your thing. Although you delivered that in a very
That
different
clip
fashion.
was terrible.
It's
good and terrible.
Good and terrible.
Bad. Yeah, I think I'm funny. Funnier than most people.
Are we forgetting math? Come on,
Math
Literally
in
forgot
words.
she got it all.
Yeah.
Total
Literally
package
forgot
over
math.
here. Come on,
I mean, I don't got a big old booty.
who needs a big old booty?
That's the total package.
Nah.
Nah, I know, it's funny, right? You know what's so funny to me? It's just,
I like all of it.
it's so funny to me. I know I've probably said this before, but like, since this is the episode where I'm just gonna be banned from the world,
I love this.
y'all gotta stop getting these surgeries and then come back home talking about how you in the gym.
Can I read somebody's tweet?
You can do whatever you like, baby. I've said enough.
Lends to that. Hold on.
Y'all gotta stop coming back trying to sell me some fucking supplements.
They are not truth tellers. All right, so the tweet reads, and this is anonymous, so whatever. But you know you as beloved.
They listen?
I think so. Darren, I can't give any more information. All right. This is the tweet. The women that be putting in work at the gym be quiet. The ones claiming the gym is life be loud as fuck after their surgery.
I saw that today.
Yeah. So, you know.
I said, you know what? You're right.
And that's something I've been thinking in my brain, Darren, for a very long time. But hey, man.
Hey.
Who am I?
Ball out. And that's why I call bull crap. I hate bull crap. Can I say shit?
Say whatever you want. You just said it again. Can I say shit?
Yo, man. God said don't censor them. So when I see people... So people be full of shit, man. People, but why are you lying? So then when you do that, that tells me that you didn't get that surgery for yourself. You did for others. And you're still not going to be happy. So, meh. Man. Figure your lifestyle. Why are people lying to themselves? That's why you're unhappy. No, I'm lying? Whatever, dog. I ain't telling nobody specific. Yo, because y'all just be...
No. You know why? Because it can't be all three of us dumping on this one demographic.
Yes, we can.
Why? Why not?
All right.
You got your body done?
Not yet. I gotta wait till I get to the DR. I can't fathom how they go get the work done and gotta deal with the recovery part of it. I can't sit for how long, ma'am? I can't do what for how long? And then when I'm able to, I have to wrap my whole body and face in what?
Not face.
Now I'll say, if it's for your profession, ball out, because that can lend to more money. So that there's a purpose for it.
No, that's fine. But I'm just saying, even if you did it for no reason, that's your choice.
Own it though.
But the thing is, these people be owning it. You put on social media, I just got my body done. Then 2 months later, you're trying to sell me
On
the fact that you're in the gym.
Why go to the gym now?
You can even go to the gym, but don't go on social media and try to convince me to go to the gym because look at the results you've had on your body.
Yeah.
Because that's not how you got it.
Yeah.
That's the part that blows my mind. I don't even care why you got your body done. Whatever. Who cares? Did it because you wanted to. Same reason why we get the teeth whitened. Does it really affect your day? No.
Right. Yeah.
It might make you more confident.
Yeah, it's exactly. So if it makes you more confident or whatever it is.
Have at it.
But
when you come and start saying, "Hey man, you should brush your crest because hey, look at my smile." Bro, you lying. Now you lying.
Wait. Are those your real teeth?
Right. Now you lying. Now I gotta look at you weird.
I got a whole weave talking about this tea tree oil really helps my hair grow.
Pantene Pro V, all of that. Yeah, what are we doing? Then I'm looking at the post like, fam, come on.
You just showed us you in the salon getting weave.
I don't know, man.
It's confusing. So much. So speaking of, I was gonna play a trick on you guys today, but I forgot to follow through. So lucky you.
Never change. Never change it.
So I was gonna bring a Jen snack. Thank Asha for this. She was part of this maniac.
What up, Asha?
Hey.
Yo, what we giving her?
Nothing.
All right.
Because she shouldn't be listening to this. And,
Hello.
and I don't care that you're gonna hear this because you should be hearing it.
Hello, hi.
Hey, friend. Hey. So before we left work today, something popped up on the phone, on the social medias, and I had to look into it because that's what I do. So rapper NLE Choppa.
Okay.
He has, I guess, a line of health and wellness items. So the thing that popped up on the timeline was a natural BBL supplement.
Okay.
I don't know how this works. We couldn't determine.
Natural
BBL supplement.
Okay.
So I don't know if this is something that you take if you've gotten a BBL,
Right.
or if it's a thing that helps your body transform so you don't need a BBL. I'm not sure, and I can't confirm.
Help me just to make sure. BBL stands for
Brazilian butt lift.
Okay.
So the tag, it says AKPI. Is that how you pronounce it? AKPI?
What?
I don't know. Fennel, fenugreek, basil. NLEhealthwellness.com. I just gave him a plug for no reason. Do what you want with that information. And then this product is not FDA approved on the front label.
Hey, say no more. Right on the label. Oh boy.
Ask me how much it costs for this jar.
$1.20.
How many ounces is this jar?
The jar is doesn't even show.
I say $1.20.
$75.
$100.
Okay. Jeez.
You're gonna put something in your body that you don't know what it's supposed to do, where it came from.
Where does it go?
It's not FDA approved.
How does
It's
it
not
work?
FDA approved. And then you're gonna be like confused as to why you're growing blue hair.
But you won't get the vaccine.
Ah!
But you want to be in the club and you want to be in the airports, but you won't get this.
Speaking of being in the club, real quick.
Okay.
This weekend, I found myself in Club Ego
Oh, wow.
What's that?
downtown. It's a club downtown.
Isn't it a gay club?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. You would be the one to find this out
Yeah.
by accident.
Yeah.
Did he ask me to go out with you?
After that.
Okay.
So, the wife was out celebrating Scarlett's.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday, Scarlett.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Happy
Scarlett.
birthday.
And Scarlett was like, meet us at Club Ego. And the wife was like, you want to go? And I'm like, I don't care. Like, we're out of the house. Whatever. So we walk in, and it's been so long since I've been in a club. It's been even longer since I've been in, like, a white people club.
Oh.
Right? And so, beautiful club. Looks really, really nice. What was it before?
Where's
we
it
were in
at?
there. It's right, you know where Jerky's?
Yeah.
It's below Jerky's.
Oh,
we went in there a couple times.
Oh, it was Hell.
Oh.
Club Hell.
Club Hell. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. So
What
all,
a name.
all redone, lights flashing, everything right. And so I stand out like a sore thumb. You know, I'm like I'm actually dressed. I thought we were going somewhere fancy.
Hey.
I didn't know it was Eagle. I just whatever. So
Yeah, because why would you? You don't go out and
I do not.
you
go
don't know
out.
anyone who goes there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So still I'm in there and I'm like looking around like, wow, looking at all the people. And I've made this observation. It's probably going to get me in trouble.
Oh, come on. We've had enough today.
Have we?
Just a little more.
We have nothing for
A
the radio.
little bit more.
Okay.
No, we do. We
Yeah,
do.
things that are going to get us in trouble. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
maybe 3. So I'm looking around, and of course, like you guys have noted, it is a
Gay club.
gay club, whatever. And so I'm looking at all these like younger kids and bouncing around happiness, and I'm like, yo, there's mad like, I assume LBG, you know that I don't want to say it wrong, but
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like it looks like nobody wears bras, like they don't believe in bras,
All right.
right? Because it literally like just, and it's not like
Swinging free. Yeah.
and it's not like it's appealing swinging free. It's just like clop, plop, 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 plop. And I'm just like, man.
I thought he was gonna come with another observation.
Bro,
I didn't know it was
just
gonna
thought to
be like
myself,
free swinging.
I just thought to myself, if I had 20 guesses to where the sentence was going to end, I would have lost.
Absolutely.
And I was just standing there, and I was just like, man, music was pretty cool.
Music
Yeah.
be fire in the gay club.
Right. Oh man, it was like blending, and I usually don't like remixes like that, but I was like, man, I like this.
It's about dancing.
In dance they were dancing.
Yeah, it's about dancing.
But Jesus Lord, plop, 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 plop.
This podcast sucks.
And it was like they all were just wearing like, it was like just wearing like a shirt, like just like cut off
look
tank top, and I was just like, come on.
Did you loosen up a little bit? Did you
No,
unbutton your top
I
button
did
a little
not.
bit? Show a little taco meat?
I'm pretty sure like they were like, why is he in here? Like,
Yeah, you
Who brought
gotta.
dad to the club?
Right. Just mad tall looking around, swinging dreads.
literally just like, okay. So of course I'm with Clarabelle, and you know, Clarabelle has a good time wherever, and she goes, "What would you do if you walked in and our daughter Alexis was there dancing among the crowd?" And I said, I would go stand in the corner and be like, "Aha, like my daughter, okay, but as long as she's having fun,
Yeah.
great."
That's a lie. If I see
It's
my
not a
kid,
lie.
no, I don't mean that. If I see my kid in any club, I'm leaving. I don't want to be in the same club with my kid.
Oh no, I wouldn't like join in or anything.
I'm leaving. I'm not going to the corner. I'm not having thoughts. I'm
I would
leaving.
I would go in the corner and observe, because this is totally out of character for my Alexis. So I would
And
look,
you're nosy.
and I'm nosy too.
There you go.
So and,
That's
and
what-
of course, no. But I wouldn't be like there all night. Like I would be like, okay, like I got enough evidence. Cool, we can go now. and then the next day be like, so what'd you do last night?
You're a messy bitch.
I am.
So messy.
Stop swearing.
No, no, Darren, you deserve that one. That one needs.
This
to
guy
be...
want to stop asking me, can I say shit? Like,
You just did it
You
too.
just did it too.
this is not going.
Darren, you need to stop swearing, dog.
So yeah,
It's really getting gratuitous.
it's funny because it's
Yeah, man.
gratuitous.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna throw your bottle at you. Don't stop. It's not
That
funny.
was funny. That was good. And the reason why I had to answer that quick is because we just talked about this recently, and I'm just like, nah,
Yeah, because that could be a thing.
it's a thing.
Oof.
Because I won't say who, but once we went out to a club with myself and friends, and we got there, and her dad was there, and we were just like, ugh. It was awkward, but
Excuse me.
we stayed.
Hey, you stay over there, I'll stay over here.
But it was weird.
I partied with my uncles in the club.
I hated that.
I liked it.
Of
course you did. You're a guy.
Oh, your uncle's like, all right.
I
liked it.
hated that.
Cool.
My uncle want to ask me about my friends. Like, you don't get out of here.
No, yeah, it's different. You gotta be.
But
the
he
same
wasn't. But he
gender.
wasn't like. He's
Yeah.
not super old. He's
Yeah.
he's like around our age. But I'm just like,
Oh, okay.
I'm just like, no.
Yeah, it'll be weird if like my aunt was in the club. I'm out. But one of my cool uncles, all right, let's go. Bottle, what you drinking?
Yeah, he was definitely my cool uncle. But at the time, like if it was now, I'd probably hang out with him.
Yeah.
But back then, no.
Yeah.
I just don't need to be in the club.
I
That
come
too.
to that conclusion every time I'm in the club now.
Literally.
That
every
too.
time.
Especially if I don't have somewhere to sit.
We're not getting back to this city.
I can't lean against. I was so happy that one of the little poles opened up that I could lean against.
Come
Like,
on
all right,
now.
perfect, right?
Relief.
Here. Yeah, relief. Man, these old knees of mine.
Just standing for 3 hours.
And then everybody, all the children doing all this.
Oh, I hate
And they
that.
prop their phone and they doing all this.
The cell phone really destroyed the club.
It did,
It really did.
literally.
Yeah.
That and the cameraman. Speaking of, happy birthday, Hot and Alright.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Stan.
Oh, happy birthday, Shenny. Today's Shenny's actual birthday.
Happy
Oh,
birthday,
wow.
to
Happy
Shenny.
birthday,
You
Shen.
know what's funny? I came here with the intention of saying that.
And I beat you to it.
Good,
But not
it's your
just
brother.
Shenny. Happy birthday, Shenny. Happy birthday, Namoda. Happy birthday, Prince.
Hey,
Hey, happy birthday,
everybody's
folks.
birthday.
Those 3 today.
Is it April? Yeah.
April. So from WPRI.com, RIPTA paid hackers $170,000 following cyber attack.
It's a good idea.
The Rhode Island Public Transit Authority paid hackers $170K after a cyber attack last summer, officials said Thursday. The security breach occurred in August, and the stolen information includes the personal details for some state workers who have no ties to the public transit agency.
Uh-huh.
It's estimated that more than 17,000 employees were affected. I remember that being a thing in the news a month or two ago. Did you see that? Where they were like, there's a security breach at RIPTA, but it's involving people who never worked with or are not related to anyone who ever worked there. So they were wondering why is their information even... But they never really got to the bottom of it, so I don't know. But yeah, so blah, blah, blah. That
Because it would have
happened.
cost them more money to... yeah, so...
Well, unless they lost all the things and didn't have proper backups, unless the hackers got into the backups, then there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At a national level, we don't negotiate with terrorists, but state and local level, yeah, we do.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
How much was it again?
How was it? We got
How
that.
much? All right, cool.
Yeah, so that was just an interesting thing on the news website that Darling shared with me to share with you.
Folks, reset your passwords. Make it difficult for anybody to guess your
I know
password.
he's next to me and he's saying it, but I'm not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it.
We do it every
Don't
time.
write down your password in the notebook.
Whoops.
It is literally.
It's actually called Notebook.
Don't do it,
Take
guys.
that, Dare.
Try not to. There are password generator programs or password saving programs that you can use that will actually keep track of your password, so you don't have to.
How is that better than a notebook?
Because it's secured.
It's a joke.
It's
You ain't gotta answer me.
Come on, guys. Be a little. If you get an email from somebody you don't recognize, don't click on it.
Unless it's like 30% off of something, then definitely click on it.
Don't click on it. If you get a text, they're doing text messages now. Don't click on it.
Texts are wild.
They're crazy.
I'm glad this phone blocks spam text now.
Oh,
too.
really? It
Yeah,
does?
does yours too?
No,
I didn't know that.
I
You
get-
gotta show us that.
It started blocking spam texts out
Nah,
of
I
text.
don't have the new phone yet. Yes, you'll get if you get a link that's like really randomlink.com, don't click on it. Any website you click on that immediately asks you for money, don't do it.
Yeah. Anything that has, like, if you get an email with any misspellings in it,
Any
just don't even bother. Yeah.
From your boss asking you something very vague and weird, don't do it.
Yeah.
And if you know all this, then forward this to your parents because they don't.
Oh, poor parents. Did something happen with you folks?
No, not
Okay,
not
okay.
recently, but yeah, they've gotten in the past.
And it's so easy. It's so easy. Damn.
You don't have to be scared if somebody calls you like, "Yo, you gotta pay us for this," because it's.
Yeah.
Hang up. Nobody's gonna call you and ask you for money off the bat. At least in the computer IT realm or email realm.
And never pay with gift cards.
If somebody asks you to pay for
someone with a gift card,
don't do it. You can have fun with those people and be like, yeah. Hold on a second, and put the phone down and walk away.
Messy.
Oh man, but don't do it.
And that has been IT Minute with Darren.
IT minute. I like
IT minute.
IT Minute with Darren.
Do I have anything? Rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh man.
Famed comedian and actor. Can't help but think of Problem Child. Beverly Hills Cop 2, his scene in Beverly Hills Cop 2. And just the voice, iconic voice.
A very iconic voice.
Yeah, passed away at age 67.
Yeah.
And
that's
some
sad.
illness that he was dealing with for a little bit. I don't know what it was, but either way, rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried. Huge part of my childhood, at least. Maniac voice, man. Him and Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to mention this when you were talking about the Rihanna shoot, but I wasn't sure because I just seen a meme about it, but I didn't know if that meant something had happened. So apparently the internet's saying in real time that Rihanna and Asap have split.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
That's where I thought you were going with it. But
Oh, no, I didn't. Wow.
so
She was happy.
Apparently Rihanna broke up with him after she caught him cheating with Fenty footwear designer Amina Muaddi.
Who's your source?
I'm looking at All Def Music, but yeah, that's. And I seen like a meme earlier when we were talking, but I didn't know what it was from. So
Well, I hope for the best.
I hope for the best as well. And if he did cheat on Rihanna, that is the biggest failure ever.
Yeah.
I understand the whole, cheating on Halle Berry, that's crazy. Cheating on Beyonce, that's wild. Cheating on Rihanna, who's pregnant with your child.
Yeah.
That's top tier failure.
That's kind of unredeemable.
Very unredeemable. And she's not the type who's going to just take you back
Oh, no, she's going to put out a #1 album.
because she's Rihanna.
On your head, yeah. And make out with every guy and girl near her forever. Yeah, nah. I hope everything's good with them, but because who needs to deal with that kind of stress when you're pregnant? Sheesh. That's rough.
I don't get it.
Which part?
Humanity.
Do you really want to get into this?
Nope.
We shouldn't. I know me and you can.
There was something we
you
I'm not. We're going to get into
Go
it, but
ahead.
when no, because it's a long conversation. But when we were talking about on the pregame podcast about sheeple and people kind of like following a herd, but it's for the most part it's necessary for the survival of human beings, for us to conform to something. That's why now as things are getting split up into smaller and smaller pieces, people are kind of getting a little more antsy with each other because we're not agreeing. So we, just like animals and insects, we watch all the ants walk and march up and down and do stuff. We don't hear
The birds fly south.
they all do the same thing. Like everybody, we're not that much smarter than them. They do all that for survival. We all need to get along for our own survival. So the more we aren't in agreement with stuff, the more chaotic stuff gets.
This is a deep episode.
It is, man. We here, dogs.
Guess what, guys?
Time to go. Oh.
I just flew back from a ravioli convention. Boy, are these arms tired.
Trying to think about it. Nah, it went over my head.
Boy,
You got it?
Are these,
I hate you. Damn you. Darren's still waiting?
No,
he got it.
Oh, okay.
He was just lamenting
Yeah. I think it was her delivery, Darren.
because women are not funny. Yeah, Darren.
Because you got stressed up. Boy, are these... Yeah. You gotta,
that's your thing.
No, because that's what I tried to do last week, and then
No, you
you
were
was like,
starting the joke with it. You can't start the joke.
No. I recognize that is your thing. That's because me, Patty, was I couldn't deliver it that way, and it wouldn't have been. Yeah, so you stick to that being.
All right, so let's do it again.
No.
That's fine.
No.
I just flew back from a ravioli convention. Boy, are these arms tired.
That's good. That's
See,
good. Yeah, 'cause
that's her thing.
but that worked there because with the other one, you were. Why are they?
Because I took your advice. I didn't start that way.
Yeah, no, you nailed it. That was
Yeah.
good. See, that was the issue,
perfect.
Darren.
Yeah.
It was just her placement.
That's all I need was a little coaching, guys.
He didn't want to coach you.
He didn't want
He
to
just
coach
want to say, you suck. You're a woman. You suck.
You're off the team. You're off the team.
You are
Wow.
garbage, woman.
Go home.
Gosh, thanks, guys.
Got you, yo.
What else is going on in the world? Anything going on in sports?
Yeah, we gotta go.
NBA playoffs started. Lakers aren't in it. Damn it. But I think
wild.
this is one of the few times that most people don't know who is going to win. There's no like clear cut favorite, so it should make for an interesting
Are the
playoffs.
Warriors in it?
Yeah, the Golden State's in it. Klay Thomas is back after missing a little more than 2 years.
Wow.
He had an ACL injury. Came back, got injured again right away. So him, Steph, and Draymond hadn't been on the court together since one of the finals against the Cavaliers years ago. So
That's crazy.
yeah, so it should be an interesting playoffs.
I had something to say about sneakers, but I don't feel like getting into it now.
Cool.
About sneaker culture, but
Oh, I think I saw you tweet something.
did I tweet? I don't know. I know I didn't tweet about this, but I was gonna kind of give a background, but I'm just gonna say, nobody in Rhode Island started sneaker balls. Period.
Say again?
Nobody in Rhode Island originated sneaker balls.
What's that?
A party where people wear sneakers.
Oh, I saw a flyer.
I don't get it.
I saw that
A
flyer.
ball like Cinderella,
Ah.
but they wear sneakers.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Sounding. I never been to one.
Yeah.
But no one in Rhode Island originated that.
Was that an argument that people were having?
They're starting it.
Is that fun?
It's fun because I mean, for me as a person, that's why I didn't want to get into it. Me as a person who's mostly worn sneakers to go out for a number of years, to me it made sense because I used to wear heels, and then when I started wearing sneakers, I'm like, well, these are cute and I'm comfortable, right? Whereas as far as dressy shoes, the comfortable shoes are not cute, and the cute shoes are not comfortable. So I got both in one. Cool. And then I had a lot of people come at me like, why are you wearing sneakers to the club? Why are you wearing sneakers to the party? And because it makes sense. And now those same people want to have sneaker balls.
Yeah. And
Go to sneaker balls.
And I think it's cool because I've seen people freak it, like kill a suit with the right pair of sneakers. See, Darren's already, because he's thinking just Chuck Taylors or something.
No, I'm not. I'm one of those, I guess, old fuddy-duddies that think
suits come with shoes.
Exactly.
So even if the outfit looked good, guys, you got to pull it off. Yeah.
And I think that's part of the challenge and why people want to go, because they're like, okay, and now I got this new challenge because, a suit, nice dress shoes, you're going to look good.
Yeah.
A dress, a pair of heels, it's going to look good.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you make a dress look good with sneakers? How do you make a suit look good with sneakers?
Yeah.
It's an additional challenge, and it's fun. That's really all.
Yeah, because if people are just renting a tux and putting some kicks on, that doesn't do it. But I've seen at weddings, the groomsmen, and they'll have, you guys did it. So, like, it is fun to it. You can put together an interesting look, and you can actually party and be comfortable, women. Because I always see the heels, and I tell the wife all the time, as soon as you put them on, are you going to be comfortable? Comfort over everything. Because an hour into the night, you're like, I got to take these off. Why do you even wear them then? Just be comfortable. So
Yeah, your feet all dirty.
slippers in the purse is the move. Ladies.
So, having a sneaker ball is great. I'm glad that people in this area are starting to do it, and that's wonderful. Trust me, I love it. But I do not love seeing people on social media subliminally trying to attack other people, saying, "Oh well, now everybody's doing it because this person did it." And
come on with
like we don't got to do that, because once again, nobody in Rhode Island originated that. It's been a thing for many years. Nike's been having sneaker balls in Oregon for a long time, and it was a invite only secretive thing, and now it's becoming more mainstream because people who've gone have had their own, and it's branched out, and so now it's here on the East Coast. That's great, but the time it took to get from the West Coast to the East Coast is a long time.
Yeah, I never even heard of it.
So what I'm gonna need people to not do is chop each other down for having something that's supposed to be fun. Just let people live. Everything don't have to be a I did it first or I did it better. Let people enjoy stuff.
See, everybody wants a hater. Everybody wants an op. Everybody wants to complain about something. What's wrong with competition? There's McDonald's and Burger King right next to each other, and they both making billions of dollars. You do your event. If somebody else does, all right, let them get their thing off. If yours is better, you just come back and do your own in your own way. There's mad bowling alleys. There's mad, like, what are we doing?
And I just feel like this is about to be a thing, and I just wanted to say something about that just real quick. Like, if you're having a sneaker ball, I'm happy because, once again, I'm here for sneaker culture. Anyone who's planning on going, I'm happy for you too. Even if you don't have dope kicks already on deck and you got to go on StockX, or you got to go on GOAT, or you got to go to the store and get a new pair, that's fine. There's no right or wrong way to do it. But stop downing other people.
Yeah.
Like you need some kind of extra.
No need for all of that, man. Everybody can get money.
Get money, baby.
Everybody can get money. And if you need a DJ for your sneaker ball, I'm in the game. You know what I'm saying? Still, I fake retired, but I'm here. So hit me. Darren got photo booth. If he want to DJ, he'll DJ too. Or not. You know what I'm saying?
I won't do it.
But everybody can get money.
And shout out to DJ Matic. I hope your birthday sneaker ball is amazing. And everyone else who's having a sneaker ball, I hope it's amazing.
Are they like coming up soon, these things?
His is coming up in July.
Okay.
That's the only one that I know of, but I've seen other people posting. That's why I said subliminal about, now everybody wants to do this. And everybody, and I'm just like, what is
Settle
everyone
down.
talking about?
Imagine if we're like, Darren's having a cookout. I had a cookout last year. He trying to be like me.
Or even something that's like a podcast.
Yeah.
Now everybody. No, you didn't invent podcasts.
It's been around for a decade plus. Just everybody, just settle
down.
down.
There's room for everybody. And even if there ain't,
Just make your
carve
product
your
that much.
space.
You don't make dope dealers be on the corner.
I mean,
Everybody
yeah,
eats.
I mean, that's probably why people get killed. But that's
Well,
a
little different.
That's a little
Maybe not the
different.
best example.
Not
but
at all.
everybody can eat. There's mad clubs. There's mad bars. There's
How
mad
many
this.
barbershops are on Broad Street?
Hello.
Hello.
How many chimney trucks, Darren?
Back to back to back. They
Too
are
many to
parallel
count.
parts.
Come on, man. Everybody eats, literally. Just do. Don't worry. Do your thing. Put them blinders on, yo. Make your joint the illest, regardless. Damn. People.
And once again, I will vouch for DJ Matic because I know he's a sneakerhead. So once again, I don't know who else is having one. I just saw seeing the subs, so nobody be like, Jen's trying to sub somebody too. I don't know who you are, and I don't give a damn.
Jen wants everybody to win.
Everybody win. Everybody wear kicks. That's the love. You know what I mean? Today I put on my story before I came here. What sneakers should I put? Vic Rock replied and says South Beach LeBrons. Here we are.
Look at her.
I didn't actually want to go pull them up, but I had played the
Those
game.
some tins right there, Darren. Those some tins.
Because I asked the question.
They look nice.
Someone asked the question, and then I had to follow through. You know what I'm saying? Let's all wear our kicks, live our lives, and be happy.
Why do people like to complain?
Why do people like to complain and compare?
I don't like it.
Especially in such a small state. Like, everybody here should just be like, all right, cool, let's do this then.
And guess what? For the people who love to go out, they don't care that there's more than one.
They don't
They want to
care.
go to all of them. It's like, come on.
Like, when we talk about the time in our lives when we would go out every night of the week.
Darren, the birthday weeks. 6-7 days out the week, we would go somewhere. We needed stuff to do. So keep making up stuff for people to do.
Like, we were literally going to 6 or 7 different reggae spots in a week.
Yeah.
Like, not even like different types of clubs. Like, okay, let's go to Ego this week and let's go to this. 7 different reggae spots.
We had the lineup. This night was this one. Then we go to Score. Then we go to La 401. Then we go to Jerky's, everything. It was.
We go to Lansdowne Street to Club ID. We go to K's Oasis in Dorchester.
Yeah.
We was going to different reggae clubs.
As long as stuff ain't on the same day stepping on your event, that I understand.
That's
but
different.
Other than that, man,
We put the flyer out in the same week.
so.
Then they weren't even thinking about yours, I'm sure, when they put their flyer out. So it's silly. So yeah, as a person who's been studying sneaker culture for a very long time, because I had to, not because I wanted to.
My ass.
I knew nothing about sneakers before I got the job there, and I said, I should learn something.
You come a long way then. You're a
I
beast.
have. I literally have, and that's why I wanted to say something.
Thank you, Jen. Because you don't typically dive into that.
I don't get into sneakers
culture.
at all because I don't want to flex like that, but...
She got 4 pairs that'll shut you down, yo.
4 whole pairs.
That'll shut you down. All right, let's wrap. I gotta go home to my wife.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I gotta pee again.
Make sure you follow us on social media platforms. On Instagram, it's PLSDELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. On Facebook, we are the Please Lead This Podcast, as well as on YouTube. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and share on YouTube. And listen to us on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, iTunes Radio, iHeartRadio, Pandora, anywhere you listen to podcasts, where you can usually find us if you search us. Please Lead This. Shout out to our friends over the Pregame Podcast for having us on last week.
Woo-hoo.
Make sure you check them out. I believe they're on SoundCloud, Pregame Podcast, if you search them. Shout out to all of our friends that are doing things, Vic Rock and the hat.
Victory
And-
Clothing, boy.
Right. Copy you some of that. Salute the Soap and Clap Cleats and Lena's Litos. If it's not too late, try to get your Litos for the weekend. It is Easter weekend, so I
So shout out
will
to Jesus.
be shout out to him. Hopefully, I don't have to go to church to shout him out. I can just stay home. And
What's
do
up
it.
with this guy?
What? I don't want to go to church.
He said this podcast is gonna be unpublished. No one's gonna hear this. Shout out to WBRU and DJ
Yes.
Franchise.
Yes.
Make
My-
sure
my
you
guys.
tune in at 1:00 on Monday afternoons to hear us. And if you want to hear DJ Matic, because I'm not gonna lie, our segment's like that's cool and all, but his segment on Mondays at 11 a.m. is actually my favorite on WBRU. He plays soca and reggae.
All right.
And before him, DJ Franchise and Walton and Get Up Crew are in the morning. I believe they
The
start at
morning
7.
crew, but
The
Walt
morning
comes
crew,
on at
sorry.
3.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So the morning crew starts at 7 to about 10ish, 11ish, I think. And then Matic, and then us.
You guys
and
are
then,
good. Wow, you know all
And
that?
then Franchise and Walt.
And then they have
And
other
after
stuff.
them. Yeah.
And they're not only on Sunday through Tuesday. If you have the app, you can hear 24/7.
See.
So shout out to WBRU.
Look at you guys. You guys getting paid?
Nah, I wish.
Me too.
And if you want to advertise in the Please Lead This Podcast,
Hey.
DM us on Instagram. That's probably the best way to get in touch with us.
Yeah.
If you want to be a guest, DM us. We usually failed to follow through, but you can try.
You can try.
It's been a little bit since we had a guest, right?
It's
When
been
was
a
the last
while.
one?
And we were supposed to have Vanilla a while back, and then things kept falling through.
Yeah.
So, we're a little behind on our guest schedule, but, shout
We'll get back
at
in it.
us if you're into that.
Yeah, and if you have a business, you can see your stuff here or
On this-
there or there
Yeah, we got
or
places.
there.
Imagine people staring at your logo for 2 hours on this lovely screen.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I know.
Mm.
So, yeah, we got things. Love you guys.
I think be thinking. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. He is risen.
Yes,
Enjoy your Good Friday.
I heard a very funny Jesus joke.
Oh, boy.